One of the questions that I get asked very often is, what is the definition of ego? And I've heard numerous lecturers, numerous spiritual teachers, wise people talk about what the ego is. Now, I'm not going to dissect any of those definitions, but I am going to refer to chapter 18, verse 14 of the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna himself begins to explain to us what the ego is. And to explain what the ego is, Krishna describes 5 factors that contribute to success. We need to understand these to understand what the ego is. The first factor is the right person. What does that mean? That means that having the right individual to do a particular job, having that right individual is factor 1. But the right individual needs to be in the right place. That's factor 2. And I want you to think about this. I mean, the right person to win a tennis match could be a Grand Slam champion like a Roger Federer or Rafa Nadal, but putting him on a soccer field is not going to produce success. So the right person needs to be in the right place. And the third factor is he needs to have the right instruments. So giving you a sporting example once again, a Roger Federer on a tennis court with the wrong instruments is not going to produce success. So the right person needs to be in the right place with the right instruments to produce success. That's the first 3. The fourth variable is the right amount of effort. That's the training, that's the knowledge, that's the practice, that's the hard work, the discipline, the work ethic. The right amount of effort by the right person using the right instruments at the right place will produce success. Now these 4, every single one speaks about. If you look at any motivational teacher on the planet, they're telling you this. They're telling you hustle. It's in your control. You can do it. You can do it. But Krishna speaks of a 5th variable. A 5th variable that is not in your control. That is a variable called destiny. Luck, as some people call it. And what is the ego? The ego is when a person does not realize that the 5th variable is as important as the first 4 in success. When a person thinks that it's the first 4 that are within their control, that is the be-all and end-all of your success, and you're not attributing any percentage of your success to that 5th variable, that is ego. Humility is the ability to understand that that 5th variable may be the most important variable in your pursuit of success. So, in understanding what the ego is, whether you're in a physical journey or whether you're in a spiritual journey, I think it's important for us to ascertain and understand the 5 variables needed for success, but also become acutely aware of the 5th variable whenever something beautiful manifests in your life.